drpaulclayton.eu. That's the best blog to get up there. There's a lot of unbelievable information that Dr. Paul has up there for us. There's also his books, okay? And for those people in Australia, please, if you need one of these books, please get onto myself, email or call customer support, and we'll make sure you find a location to purchase one of these books. They're the two books that we have in Australia. Dr. Paul, can you quickly talk about, for 1 minute, your new book, which I will get into Australia very soon, but can you talk to me about that new book? It's an incredible read, I've been told.
Surely. Before anyone goes to the blog, let me just stick a quick health warning on it. I didn't write that to make friends. There's something there to offend everyone. Okay, so go there. You're taking a risk. The new book is all about supporting the immune system, and it was written actually before COVID-19. It's just a coincidence that it should be happening at the same time. And it talks about the innate immune system and how you can support it. And there are many, many different things that you can do, which I think go far and beyond the scope of any medical textbook or anything that's been written so far. There's a lot of new clinical science, new research that feeds into this. And I'm not saying that if you do all these things, you become completely bulletproof. But what I can say is this. I picked up COVID myself, COVID-19. I had been researching a lot about the innate immune system, and I wanted to know whether these things that I'd been writing about were not only theoretically relevant, but also did they actually work. So when COVID-19 came along, I suspected, well, look, given that I'm doing all these things, my immune system is probably in pretty good shape. And I was going through airports, I was being in a lot of very crowded situations. I didn't wear a mask, I didn't wash my hands, and I thought, I'm going to get COVID-19 and see for myself how it works out. I picked up the virus in due course, fairly quickly, and I was ill for, I don't know, maybe 10 days. I had a sore throat, I just felt a bit low energy, but you know, it was no big deal. Rob, I've had worse hangovers. Although not ones that lasted for 10 days. It wasn't that bad. And looking back now, I think, you know, I think that my theories were borne out. I mean, I'm in a high-risk group, considering my age. I mean, I'm 70. So I should have been hit pretty hard. Correct. But the symptoms were there. There was this thing at the back of the throat, little bit of a fever, not much. But it never got to the point where my deeper immune system, my adaptive immune system, and the cytokine storm were remotely at risk of being triggered. My innate immune system was so strong that basically it did the job for me, fought the virus off, end of story. Now, that's not science. That's just a single case history. And I'm not saying that's going to work for everybody. I can't. I don't have enough data. But I will say it worked for me. In my case, the results seemed to bear out the theory. Now, I think it's pretty dangerous saying things like that because I know that a lot of medics are going to jump all over me. But I've written about this in my blog. I've talked about the rationale and how I think the innate immune system can be assisted and enhanced and why I believe it should work. I have actually introduced some of these concepts to the American government, and they have comprehensively ignored me. But my ideas are out there, and they are. I'm waiting for people to attack them and to refute them. So far, that hasn't happened.
All right.